Welcome to another one of our adventures, and we're back, guys. Family, we're happy to be back here at Universal Studio Orlando. And what are we doing today?
Riding rides.
What are we doing today?
Naming our favorite things to do.
Okay, what are we doing today?
Maybe tasting some of the little things that kids might like.
So I hope you guys are ready, because in this video, the kids actually are gonna go over their favorite things. So if you happen to have teenagers, this is your video to watch. They are gonna tell you, if you come here with your teenager to Universal Studio, what a teenager may or may not like to do. They may actually tell you what kind of snacks they may or may not want to try. So that way, when you come over here, you're not guessing around. You're not thinking, well, he or she may like this, but that's what we're here for, guys. These two are helping you to make your next vacations even easier. But if you happen to be brand new around here, hi, welcome to Cool Case Adventure, where our main mission is to help you have fun when you come here to Universal Studio or any other theme park. Become part of this family by simply and also
Smashing the like button.
if we're sharing any valuable content with you. Kids, are we ready?
Yes.
Mom, are you ready?
Yes.
Awesome, because I am. So what are we waiting on?
So let's go. But wait, Mom, hit the intro.
Mom, hit it!
I could show you how to defeat the night.
Before we actually do any rides today, we have, or actually the kids have a recommendation to your kids about what they should do during vacation. So what would that be?
I know it's your guys' vacation, but like, you guys have to wake up early.
You have to wake up early.
And you guys have to open the park so that way you guys can do something like the Minions. Because right now, it's only a 10-minute wait, but normally that's like a 70 or 80 wait.
And it's spring break. It's the beginning of spring break.
So you guys highly recommend, no matter what, to wake up early.
And open the park.
Basically, in your experience, when they come here early, anybody comes here early, would they be able to get out of the park early as well?
Yeah.
So, and basically do a lot of rides?
Yeah, you can do a bunch of rides because no one's here yet.
Okay, so there you go. Sorry, kids. Parents are correct. You may have to wake up early. Trust me, they both hate it, but we're here early.
And it's freezing cold, by the way. You can tell.
So you gotta do what you gotta do if you want to enjoy the rides without
Exactly.
waiting and save yourself a lot of money.
And plus, if you're done early, you can go back to the hotel, go to the pool. You can chill.
Unless it's like this temperature. I don't think you want to go to the pool.
Exactly. All right, guys, so before we move further, what will be the first attraction that you will recommend that kids your age may or may not like?
Well, yeah.
So just for reference purposes, Khalil is 11 years old. Kyla just turned 14. So we're kind of like half and half. Khalil loves the Minion. Kyla is like, well, sometimes if it's not too much fun, right?
Yeah.
So might as well get it done now, because it's only
10 minutes.
and this is the ride that is right in front of the park.
Blood pressure or those prone to motion sickness.
All right, former Minions, how was the ride?
It was really fun. Go wait too.
It was fun. So now one thing that you guys want to recommend at this point, what other ride it is?
Obviously, the Mummy, but it's down.
The Mummy.
The mummy, we love the mummy, but
The Mummy's
not with us
the Mummy's
at the
a must for you guys, right?
yes.
So at this point, what they're referring is the Mummy at the time of this video is under refurbishment, and it's supposed to open sometime in June. That's what they keep saying.
It's not with us at the moment. Rest in peace. Rest in peace for now.
But with that,
When it comes back open, we're gonna ride it.
so when the Mummy returns,
We're going on it.
you see what I did there? When the Mummy returns.
When the mummy returns.
So pretty much the Mummies is a must, kids' favorite, to the point that every time they come here to the park, they have to ride it.
Used to.
So yeah, so definitely kids their age will enjoy it.
Yeah.
So hopefully if you come after this summer, it will be up and running.
Hopefully.
So make sure you bring them to the Revenge of the Mummy, right? All right, next ride, you're seeing her in the background. Now, let me ask you guys this. As kids your ages, Fast and Furious Supercharged, will kids your ages enjoy?
I think they would want to ride it, but I think at the end they will be kind of disappointed.
Okay.
Yes, because when it opened, all of us were excited, but let's be honest, the queue line's better than the actual ride.
The queue line is better than the actual line. All right, so, but it's their first time,
Exactly, so I think kids our age would want to go ride the ride.
being that it's the first time.
Exactly.
All right, but if it's not your first time and you haven't been here in a little bit, you know, and you rode it once, yes or no?
No.
Now, one thing that we want to share with you guys is the fact that this park has an early access, especially during the weekend or especially during the busy season. Early access today happens to be at 7 in the morning.
7 in the morning.
You're right. Currently, right now, it's almost 9 in the morning. And the good thing about early access is that you could actually go back here to Escape from Gringotts, as well as the Minion, and ride it early, right before everybody comes in. So who has early access, you may ask? Well, some of the annual pass holders, along with the hotel and resort guests. Also, people that have bought their universal passes from a travel agency. Also, another pro tip that we want to share with you guys: Universal in the morning happens to be super empty, simply because since the Velocicoaster open and Hagrid's, especially Hagrid is part of the early admission, people tend to go to IOA first.
Exactly.
So our recommendation is wake up early for both days, to come to IOA and to come to Universal.
Yeah.
Universal is something you could actually come here early, do the majority of the rides, slow down your pace, have fun, and you know, as long as you do that early admission. But talking about the early admission, you know, luckily for you, this family also are travel agents.
What?
So for more information in regards to Universal, any of their resorts, as well as buying their Universal tickets, contact us. Make sure you send us an email at coolcaseadventures@gmail.com, and we'll gladly help you with that. But while we're here, we're in front of King Cross, and for those that don't know about King Cross, that's the train, the Harry Potter
It
train.
takes you from Universal to IOA or IOA to Universal.
So for that, you need a park-to-park ticket. So make sure that you have that. But if you have a park-to-park ticket, would you highly recommend it to do it?
Yes.
Okay, so only one way.
I say do both so you can see both experiences since it's your first time.
Now, if you've never been here at Diagon Alley, it's definitely very impressive.
Beautiful.
Definitely, you're in another world. So this is something that we highly recommend you to come, hang out.
Especially this one, the earlier the better, because you can actually enjoy it and admire everything. When it gets super crowded, you can't see anything.
Exactly, and here's the Ollivander experience, which a lot of people do. Now, we did it a long time ago, but we didn't film it. But as you can see, it's very popular over there. And we'll try to come back and do a video in regards to Ollivanders.
Yes, we should.
But this is what we mean, is that you come early,
Yeah.
you are able to enjoy so much more. Because even now, it's not as full,
But it's crowded.
but it got crowded. But
Everybody in the park is here.
Ollivanders also opens with early admission, so you guys know. And now we talk about it's not early admission, so it's almost 9 o'clock, 2 hours after the park had opened. And here's how long the line is on a busy day. And that's the reason why early admission is definitely a must. So when the kids tell you, hey, listen, wake up early, sacrifice, that's the reason why. And the longer you wait, that queue line keep extending all the way down there. Or what you guys recommend to do over here?
Escape from Gringotts.
Is that a must?
Yes, I think so for me.
All right, Kyle, kids your ages,
Yeah, I think they would like it.
you will like it. Is that something that you definitely have to, just like the Mummy, right? For you?
I don't think that I'll I'll have to do it every time because a lot of the time I kind of get bored, but it's still a good ride.
Okay. That's because you're not a Harry Potter fan like this one. But if you're a Harry Potter
We try
fan,
to do it as much as possible, but it is kind of hard because
but
it's like always 100.
right. But when you come early, it's
Yeah,
like
you could do it.
5 to 10 minutes when you
Exactly.
do the early admission, right?
Yeah.
And there's been times that you guys done it like 2 to 3 times
Yeah.
before going to another attraction, right?
Yeah.
So you're probably gonna hear us saying this on and on in this video, and it's the fact that you need to arrive early. We just witnessed that sign change from 30 minutes to
55.
in just like 5 minutes. And that's what we mean. This is one of the most popular rides. You have to arrive here early. Now the
Also, this is one of the rides that as soon as you come in, if you hit the minions, come straight here. Don't wait around. Don't get coffee. Don't do anything. Come straight here. That way you don't have to worry about the line.
correct, and the line is already forming back there. I mean, it has extended back there. Now, one thing we gotta mention to you, and it may be kind of like a flaw in my opinion from Universal, is the fact that they keep their Universal Express in this section, which in fact what it does is just hold everybody, because everybody tends to follow the same line rather than asking over here, hey, do you have the Universal Pass? Go over here and let that flow continue. But that's just my personal
And
opinion.
also, they have the lockers right in the middle of the queue line, kind of. So you have to literally make the line to then go drop off your bags in the locker room, because this is a ride that you cannot have bags in. So you have to go to the locker to put that. It's not like other rides where the locker rooms are aside, so people are not wasting time. So people are usually waste time and huddle up over there, which slows the line down a lot.
The other thing is that you guys may ask, where are the kids at? Usually at this age, we let the kids go by themselves. I mean, they're together, so we don't mind. If it's something 30 minutes and less like it was, it's okay. So usually they go, they do the thing. We hang out in the area. We call them because they keep their cell phones, and this kind of rides that you can keep your cell phone. So we just let them know. And
I usually run the timer too, so I know if it says 30 minutes, I know about what time they should be coming.
so
up.
it's very safe for them
Yeah.
to go on
The
their
rides
on their own. But we hang
Keep
out.
them together, like they go on their own. But together.
Right. You guys ended up going to the ride when it said 30 minutes. Now we jumped to 55. Now it says 40. So how was it?
It was really, really fun.
As usual, right? So there you go. And again, they did it. I think it took a little bit less than 30 minutes. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Earlier, I mentioned about Ollivander and how people want to buy their own one. What's the other thing that you highly recommend to do if you're into Harry Potter and if you have time? This is the other reason why you should come to Universal more than one day. I think I highly recommend to come at least 3 days.
Yes.
Meaning that one day Universal, one day IOA, and another day to do both if you want to, or just repeat your favorite things. But if you have the time, what should they do?
I think if you have a wand or you're buying a wand, you should do spells around around this area, because all the spells are really cool and creative.
And we do have a video, we'll tag that along,
About all the spells.
about this, every single one of the spells and hidden spells here in Diagon Alley. And it's super fun, not only for kids, but for the entire family.
It is really
Because
fun.
we had a blast doing it, but as you can see in this area, it's very popular. All kind of ages, you see? All kind of ages doing, all kind of ages around casting their spells.
And if you have nothing to do, this is such a fun thing to do with the whole entire family.
Definitely recommend it. I know you have fun doing that too, right? When we did it, a lot of things to do in Diagon Alley, right?
Yes.
Maybe we're gonna do a video of everything that you could do here in Diagon Alley.
I wouldn't mind it.
Right?
For the viewers, obviously.
Comment down below if you want to see that, a video from our family of everything that you could do here in Diagon Alley. If you're in Diagon Alley, what is a must snack to get?
Butterbeer.
Butterbeer. So that's something that when you guys have, every time you guys have that opportunity, right?
I'm looking at it right now. Sorry.
And yeah, we sent mom to get it. So definitely a butterbeer, which she does have already. And we ended up getting the hot butter beer.
The right one for the weather, and then Kalel with the frozen one.
Kalel and I will share that, and Mom and Kyla will share the other one because Kalel and I are just unique.
Sure.
Are you sure that you're okay drinking the frozen? You look like you're freezing over there, dude.
Even more than he already is.
I know, right? But anyways, what is the next must ride for teenagers?
I think The Simpsons.
Okay?
The Simpsons.
Why?
I think The Simpsons because I think everyone loves The Simpsons. And plus, it's a cool ride.
Yeah? Same
I
thing?
agree, yeah.
All right, so the Simpsons located here, obviously on Springfield, right over there. You see Krusty the Clown over there twisting his eyes like Kalel is doing every time that he gets frozen butter beer at 42 degrees. But anyway, Simpson is a ride that everybody should experience. It will get you dizzy.
It will get you dizzy easily.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I don't do it, or Karen doesn't do it anymore because it gets her dizzy. The kids will do it maybe just once. Because it will get you dizzy,
Yeah,
right?
It will get you dizzy really, really quickly.
Now this is another ride that if you do the early admission after you do the Minion and you do Escape from Gringotts, once it opens with the park, like today it would have been 8 o'clock, this ride would have been 5 minutes. It would have been just a walk-on.
Yeah, and if you're like, I would say go to this ride too when you open the park, because this also is a really popular ride.
Mm-hmm.
So
the longer you wait.
The longer you wait, it's literally gonna kill you. So
Yep.
Yeah, we're hitting the most popular rides right now because those are like the busiest ones.
So out of Springfield, should we take you to the Woody Woodpecker ride, to the DreamWorks characters meet and greet?
Not today.
Not today.
Unless there's food.
Oh, so you're gonna go to a kids zone just for the food?
For the food.
Okay, there you go. Does that sound like a teenager right there?
Yes.
They just want food? Jesus. Next must ride that you feel teenagers may enjoy. Transformers, the ride 3D is something that the whole family might enjoy.
Yeah, especially if it's your first time. I think this would be a really good first.
So, exactly. Now, be warned, it may get you dizzy.
It got me dizzy last time.
What will be the next ride that you guys highly recommend?
Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket.
Only if you like what?
Roller coasters.
So Kyla is not a fan of roller coaster, but Kalel is. So if you're a thrill seeker like Kalel, definitely Universal has this one to offer, right?
I'll stick with the Mummy.
So we're here and not so much a ride,
A show.
but a show. Which show would you recommend, or you think any kids your age will enjoy?
Barnstormer Spectacular.
So Barnstormer Stuntacular,
Yes.
you highly recommend that to anybody.
It's like a fighting, like you're basically, it's not a ride, but you feel like you're in a ride.
Inside the movie though.
Yeah, inside the movie, and they're fighting and stuff. So I think kids are into it.
Will enjoy it.
I enjoy it. I like it a lot.
How about you?
I like it a lot.
You love it. You highly recommend it then?
Yes.
Oh, no, we back.
All right, already guys, so there you have it here from Universal Studio. We hope we were able to help you. Well, meaning the kids were able to help you.
We're so cool like that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But anyway, so I think if you have kids their ages, you may be able to succeed. Because, you know, as parents, we tried our best to do what is, you know, what we think could be the best for these guys over here. And sometimes it might backfire. So that's the reason, maybe, yeah. So that's the reason why we think that Kyle and Kalo might be able to help you with their suggestion. And hopefully you're watching it with your kids as well, so they get to hear from the horse's mouth. Old phrase that she doesn't get. But anyway, sadly, this adventure has ended. And with that said, we got to remind everybody to
Subscribe.
And smash that like button, turn on that bell for notifications.
Bing, bing, bing. And feel free to comment down below. Remember to
smile out, be great.
Be cool.
and stay awesome. See you guys next adventure.
Bye, guys.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
See ya.
Bye.